This is 50.
Hey, tell Ye to pull that car over here.
Promise that you won't tell nobody. We about to go and see a dead body. Let's shoot it.
Hi everyone, I am Sagan. I am an R&B artist, and I also do a little rapping every now and then when I feel like it.
Alright, so first thing I want to ask you is the project 333. Why did you name it 333?
I named my project 333 because I've always seen numbers, like different sequences of numbers, but December this past year, 2016, I started seeing them so very often. So I started researching it, what it means when you see numbers all the time, different sequences of numbers, and it means that they're angel numbers. That's what they're called. And basically it means that your angels, that's their way of communicating with you, and every number that you see means something. And around the time when I was dropping my project on March 3rd, I just kept seeing 333. So I looked into what 333 meant, and it means that my angels were telling me to basically keep doing what I was doing, whether it be artistic, whether it be being a humanitarian, anything. Just keep doing what you're doing, keep going down the positive route, because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's basically my soul mission. So I just named it 333.
Okay, so Sagan, who is Sagan?
Sagan is dope. I'm just me. I guess I'm an urban hippie. I'm all about peace and positivity and doing things that make you feel good. Spirituality, and so only the good things.
Where are you from?
I was born in Greenwood, Mississippi, but I moved to Atlanta when I was 12, and I've been here since.
Alright, so being a female in the industry, I know it's hard. Could you tell me some of the trials that some of the problems that you run into being a female in the industry?
Honestly, I haven't ran into any problems yet. I know a lot of people, and I'm one of those people, I let it be known who I am off gate. So, I guess people will automatically know what I'm going for, what I'm not. I'm not a pushover at all. So I really haven't had any issues in the industry thus far. Hopefully it'll never be that way either.
So, I'm going to ask you this question. I want straight honesty.
Okay.
Nicki Minaj or Remy Ma?
I would have to say Nicki Minaj.
Why so?
I would have to say Nicki Minaj because I just don't feel I feel like she was just kind of trying to tune out the negativity. I don't know what led up to the whole fallout or whatever, but I just feel after Remy Ma dropped her song, she didn't just go right back into it and go for her jugular, saying stuff like that hits below the belt. I feel she was kind of better at holding who she was as a person versus just going straight off her first emotion, which was probably anger. You know what I'm saying? I feel she took it and she used it for what she could, and she's still selling, and Remy Ma just still doing it in a negative way, I guess. So I would have to say Nicki.
How important is rap beef for the industry? Or do you think that it shouldn't even exist?
I don't think it should exist. And I only don't think it should exist because I feel you work so hard. I'm sure it's good for the culture, but in a greater spectrum, I feel with music in general, if you make it, as a lot of people want to do music. So if you are one of those people who actually have the favor to make it, I don't think you should just invest your time and stuff like that into beefing with other people, because it's people who would die for those type of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you getting money, you making a way to take care of your family. I feel it's for what? It don't really make sense to me, but I don't know.
Alright, so your song, I was telling you earlier, your song UFO had a trap sound. Do you think that is the best record to reflect who you are as an artist? So you think that, what kind of genre would you put yourself in?
I don't feel that's my best track to reflect me as an artist, but that's my best track to basically reflect everything I've done. Because in the lyrics, I say, you know, basically like who I am as a person. I don't really care too much about these. I don't know if I cuss, but you know,
Yeah, you can cuss, you good.
I don't really care too much about bitches. I just worry about what I'm doing, my money. I ain't no sack chaser, none of that. I just do my own thing. You know, in my song UFO, I say that, you know, I made a meal at Magic City. That's not my background, but that's where I came from. That was where, you know, it made it easy for me to do music. So I don't feel like it reflects me as a, you know, as an artist, but it basically tells my story in a sense. You know what I mean?
So who are some of the artists that inspired your music?
Older music inspires me, like music from the 60s and 70s, because it's timeless. Like, you could listen to a song by the Isley Brothers or like from Aretha Franklin or something, and even if you're not going through what you're listening to, like, it'll kind of take you back and it'll make you feel away. Like, I like the feeling in the music, so those are some of the people who inspire me.
Alright, so in the industry is full of sharks. Do you think that you would rather remain independent, or would you rather sign a deal with a label?
Right now, I would rather be independent, but I mean, if the right opportunity comes along and I feel like it's good for me, then I'll sign a deal. But it gotta be right, it gotta make sense.
So you grinding, you in and out of studios. How many times have you had a situation where guys try to make passes at you and try to use what they have to entice you and try to get, you know, get some digits or get some, you know, smack that butt or something?
All the time. I think that that's gonna happen whether I'm recording or just like in the everyday world anyway. It just happens all the time now. But I know how to separate the two, and I also know how to, you know, catch my bees with honey.
Right. I had that problem too, you know, it's just ridiculous. But so for my people that don't know who you are, you know, don't know, they see you, you're a pretty woman.
Thank you.
They want to know if you're single.
Am I single?
Or do you have a situationship? This is the age of situationships.
I'm not single. I'm in a relationship with somebody, but you know, I'm not married.
Does music get in the way of your relationship any?
It doesn't. Not at all.
No
he
jealousy?
does music too, so.
No jealousy?
No
on the
jealousy.
way up?
I mean, I don't really know. I mean, he don't really let me know. He doesn't really let me know if there's any jealousy. But you know, you just never know. You just never know.
So who are some of like the artists that you're working with right now?
Different rap artists as of right now. Loso Loaded is an artist by the name of Freaky. Dripset Freaky. Who else? I work with a lot of different people. I do a lot of features. Trouble. Marco the Kid. Who else? Maceo. A lot of different people. Rappers basically though, right now.
So do you want to ever collab with any singers?
I wouldn't mind, but I actually haven't found any like female singers or male singers. I think in Atlanta it's like more about the rap culture. I don't really think it's really a lot of niggas singing songs for real. So if the opportunity presents itself, then I will.
Okay. Anything else you want to tell people?
Yes, I'm about to release a project entitled 333 Reloaded. It's a piggyback project off of 333, and I'm dropping it at the end of July. And you can follow me at I Am Sagan on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, YouTube, everywhere. And you can also search me on the web at www.iamsagan.com to search all my music. 3 projects.
Promise that you won't tell nobody. We about to go and see a dead body. Ooh, let's